Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Byron Keith, and this is Excel Radio, where we are looking to excel the lives of our listeners through enhanced thinking and information. This is an official Happy New Year to all of our viewers and all of our listeners. I hope that you all have returned to the workplace, parents, and I hope that you all have returned to the schoolhouse, students, to get prepared for the year that is ahead of us. And what better way to begin the year by attacking those bad habits? So today's topic is going to be a closer look at consumerism. And we're going to talk about what it is. We're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages. And then we're also going to talk about how we remedy it. How do we get around consumerism? Now, my definition of consumerism is going to be the lack of capacity to live financially responsible. And what I mean by capacity is the mentality that we take towards saving and spending. Now, for those of you who have been exposed to this term before, consumerism, you understand that it can actually be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Now, the advantage of consumerism is that it helps those around you. Every time you go to spend $1, you're helping out that business owner, you're helping out whatever establishment that you're giving your dollar to. So it's improving the things around you. However, the disadvantage is that dollar is coming out of your pocket, and too much of it could be a bad thing. Now, the mentalities, as I mentioned earlier, about the capacity comes in 3 different ways. You have your earn more, spend more mentality. These are your people who every time they get a new dollar in, it's going out in the form of an upgrade, of customization or added services or anything. And then you also have your earn more, feel good. These are people who like to bask in their success or bask in their wealth, where every time they get a raise or an extra dollar, they're taking themselves on a trip, getting something groomed, getting their hair done, getting their nails done. Now, I understand that these are things that you have to do to maintain yourself in the workplace, but too much of it, again, could be bad. And the third mentality is going to be save after spending. I'm going to repeat that because this is where people get caught up the most. They try to save after they spend, meaning they make the statement of, I don't have enough after bills to save or invest. Well, getting to my third point, to remedy that, you have to look at saving as a bill. For a lot of you all who are full-time employees, you participate in workplace retirement plans and workplace savings plans, excuse me there. And you don't see your account growing, but you know that every time you get paid, something out of your paycheck is going towards that account. And so you have to look at that in the same fashion that you would a personal savings account. So save by looking at it as a bill, because then just as your retirement accounts are growing and your investment accounts are growing, your personal savings account is growing. Now, this all comes from an article that I read that said that 58% of households have less than $1,000 in their savings account. Well, if you apply this save by looking at it as a bill, then you'll be improving your savings. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you all about. It is a new year and we are beginning tax season. And so stay tuned, because the next episodes, as you all know, are going to be the tax tips and planning tips that you need for the year 2020. That's going to conclude today's episode. I am your host, Byron Keith, signing off.